trying to make it the best angle possible as I'm doing a quick truck chat. But listen, I am jumping on here to tell you, empaths, we made it. For those of you that are new here, I'm a professional intuitive empath. I haven't seen you guys in a little bit, but I had to jump on here as I am waiting to take care of some business and all of that stuff. And I have people texting and calling and all the normal things that happen in a day. And I had some appointments, but I wanted to say this really quick before I head into my appointment. We literally made it to the dictionary. Merriam-Webster made a few days ago. You guys can Google it to see. I am out, so I can't connect any links for you or anything. Merriam Webster literally made, what do you call it? Gaslighting, the word. Oh, thank you so much, SDF. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Um, made the word of the year, gaslighting. Oh God, I've never felt so seen in my life. It makes me think about many years ago. I was dealing with a person who was toxic and terrible, and their son was gaslighting them. Little did I know, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. And I directed, because I was somewhat parental in that connection, that she have him write a little essay about what gaslighting is. She had never heard of the word, even though she took great pleasure in gaslighting me. And girls and gals and ghouls and boys and anybody here, I cannot tell you how seen I feel when literally we empaths have been doing the work of the Lord, so much so that the dictionary has to like stand up and be like, you know what? This is a word. This is a buzzword. And you know why that happened, empaths? Because we took our power back, because we called out narcissists, because we dealt with things directly. Simbala, hi, so good to see you guys. I'm going to be back. I'm coming back, I promise. So good to see you. We took our power back, and we took our power into our own hands. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? Now it's the word of the year, gaslighting. So go look that up. So we all know what it is to be gaslighted. It's to have somebody try to convince us that the reality that is actually a factual thing is not what's really happening, and that we're crazy. And it is so validating. It's so freaking validating. I'm getting like texts from clients and everything. It's amazing. It's so validating because we actually are doing the work. We did so much work. You know, when you're an empath, it feels like it's a thankless and tireless job, right? We are always trying to like stand up for ourselves and establish our boundaries and have people hear us and pray that they understand us and pray that they don't take it wrong and try not to be a doormat and assert our dominance. And oh my gosh, it's exhausting. But what I love is this is where you can actually see how we turn the tide of a collective. We, empaths, you, me, us, together with every narcissist that we stood up to, with every narc boss, every narc ex that we said F off to. Finally, it's such a resounding noise in the universe that even the dictionary had to say, this is the word of the year. This term comes from a movie that was, I think, in the 50s, where a guy literally would turn out the pilot lights and gas lights and various things like that in the home to convince his wife, that she was crazy, because he wanted to do away with her, get rid of her. He wanted to undermine her credibility, her intuition. There is no greater assault or affront than having someone try to undermine your intuition. There is no greater thing than having someone try to convince you that the intuition that you spent all of your life cultivating is not a real thing. And that's why I want you guys to hear this and rejoice with me. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. If Merriam-Webster and all of the concordances agree, I'm back, Coochie Chalk Chalk. I'm back, and I will be back some more. I have so much fun stuff to catch up with you guys. Life is rolling along in the best ways, as it always does. But I just want you guys to know we did it. You know that meme by Drewski? It's like, we got him. We have shaken the world so much that they had to admit that we were not lying. We are no longer being gaslit. If gaslight is the word of the year, we are no longer being gaslight here. And if you've ever been gaslit in your life, this is so validating to be seen. It's so validating to have people literally understand that, yes, while everybody may think they're an empath, not everybody is. And the ones that are have been in the trenches regarding having to fight to be heard and to be seen. I love you guys so much. I was like a national holiday when I saw that a couple days ago. I've had a lot going on, but I was like, I gotta get on here. Gaslighting's the word of the year. Like, yo, we like it's real. The actual trenches, okay? Trench Town Rock, right? Gucci Chalk Chalk, like the literal trenches. So I'm so proud of us because we just like cracked open the world. It took a few years. It took a little time, but we did it. And when I was thinking about this, I was like, I can't believe that it's so prevalent, unfortunately, that it has to be recognized and recorded, documented, and actually said. No one can deny our realities anymore. No one can play mind games with you. No one can convince you that the thing that you know for a freaking fact, you, is not a fact. It is a fact. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. And it just delights me to say that to you. Ah, guys, I love you. It's so good seeing all the ones that popped on here. I'm going to have to go adult and do appointments and meet with people and all of the things. But I just can't tell you how happy I am to feel so seen and validated. Anyway, coming up in the next few days, stay tuned. I've got some great content. We are going to be taking a peruse around karma, where it sits in your chart, what it means for the people that did things for you or to you, and how that plays out. You know, we are often tempted, and I find myself even presently in a situation where retribution regarding people's toxic actions is so tempting, yeah? But this is why I really feel called to get this series out here for you, because what's going to happen is I want you to educate yourself to know that just leave it in the universe's hands. They do it in a way that is far greater and far surpasses what you could ever do. Ever, ever, ever. Okay? So I will have that for you guys so that you can understand each one of it, where Saturn sits in your chart, in your, I think it's your sixth house, and how it will affect. So I'm going to go through and do 12 different videos. I don't know if they're going to be lives or not. Comment below if you're interested in it being live or a pre-record. You know, we'll figure it out. But I just really want you guys to have that information included in each one of those. I will be doing a karmic read. So I will have my karma cards, and we will literally take a look and see what their karma may be, in addition to just knowing how the karma may play out for the person that harmed or wronged you. So good to see you guys here. Let's see. All right, no more things to say. I gotta go be an adult. I love you guys to life. All right, come back and join me next time. Completely validated, completely freaking seen, completely understood that we know for a damn fact gaslighting is real. People are terrible. And we weren't making any of it up. I love it so much. All right. I love you guys. Come back and join me next time, and we will continue to not be gaslit and evolve together.